Hello, Little Ray. Fancy a bit of creatine in hot water? It's good for the brain. Now, how do I get rid of this thing up here? No, incorrect. This thing. Huh? Incorrect again. How do I get rid of this thing? Ha! It's gone. There we go. Yes, we shall be dispatching with that bit of business. No, this won't be a guitar thing. I'll just have it in a supporting role. So, I was just thinking, and I pretty much lost the train of thought, which flows with what I'm on about here. Namely, we are such tenebrous, using words again that I think I know. We are such barely hanging on us beings, aren't we? You know, it's an odd juxtaposition that us humans, we sort of have this idea of the eternal, because things recur and there is a pattern, and we like symmetry, and we see symmetry aplenty, and really it really is all very uncanny. The particulars, the particularities, the particular, that to me is kind of the entry point to our religion, is the particularness of, hi, I'm here, you're here, this is here, Gott ist in Himmel, du bist am Erde. Or the other way around. God is ever present, and you don't need to remove him. But then it gets a bit blasphemous by some accountings. But let's not stray too much into those specificities, but rather focus on this particular specificity, and that is the uncanniness of existence and us as these very temporal, squishy beings that sort of will disappear out of existence, or feel that they will be injured or maimed or incapacitated in some manner, be put ill at ease, be diseased, and to the point sometimes of ceasing to be, or get hit by a bus, or any number of things. Like there was a young man I heard about who had one of those chairs that lifts. You have the little pumpy thing, and it's like an office chair, and it goes up and down. Well, there's a spring mechanism there, and due to some malfunction, shot right through him. He died. Tough business, being kind of in tune with at least notions of the eternal, and yet being so very, very temporal. And what do we do about it? Really not much. All we can do is make music, write, speak, live, just be. That really is perhaps the answer to that. What's the point? Well, the point is the point. Punkt, here, punkt null. Yeah? Okay. It goes, the eternal now. That's it. Boom. Pew. Zero. Yeah? Null. I hope I'm making sense. I've just worked for another 8, 9, 10 hour day. Feeling very like through thrusting and ongoing, but at the same time very aware of my limitations, especially when I get some palpitations later on in the night. See, that, to me, I just pulled that out. It's a noodly pentatonic, but it has a sort of settling point because it descends and then you're at rest. That's what I'm really kind of aiming for, but I also have a bit of energy, and I want to organize to be more synchronous with the eternals, which are kind of symbolized by symmetries, which is why the geometries of Euclides and Socrates I don't know, seem to have so much. I mean, the arrangement of the strings, very particular. But it's only meant to be particular, to be pleasing to the human ear. But then why is it pleasing to the human ear? And if you think about this for far too long, it will drive you mad. Oh, stay a while and see in the curling conquerescence of the sea that it was always meant to be. Mm-hmm. 0 point.